Hi, folks. So, welcome to another Scent War, as promised. My name's Richard. This is Scent Wars and Good Vibes. You're very welcome in. So, if you're ready, without further ado, we'll get right into it. So, it's Cult Beauty. So, we're going with Sweet and Sophisticated and Floral and Fragrant. We're going to spray them until we find the worst spray. So, let's go. So, see what we have. So first up, we've got Sweet and Sophisticated. What we're going to do is match at least two of these. So we're going to match Floral and Fragrant and Sweet and Sophisticated. So we've got two to start with. So we have Nest New York Lychee Rose. This is Nest New York Lychee Rose, this one right here. I'll tell you a bit about this. This is it's an 8mm travel size. It's eau de parfum, rose absolute, fresh lychee, pink champagne, and raspberry. And that's going to go up against the Nest New York Vanilla Bourbon, which is part of the Sweet and Sophisticated. And in this one, this is another 8mm, by the way. So that's both of them together, both sets. And this is Jasmine, Vanilla Bourbon, brown sugar, and orange. So let's see which one smells nicer. Let battle commence. Usual rules for me. I've got to be very careful how I spray this. It's just in front of me here. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's let that a minute. Right, so together I certainly wouldn't recommend it. Together they smell like a really bad air freshener. Really bad air freshener, and maybe very musky as well. Just gonna spray them again. So I I'm sort of with it. So vanilla and rose. Yeah, it's not really a very good mix actually. Let's try them again. Yeah, the lychee rose, which is that one, that's more like a bad. That's on it. So it's more like a. Well, it's a rose, but it's got that sort of after kick to it. It's a bit pungent. Let me just try that vanilla one again. Ah, oh, right in the eye. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Right in the eye. It happens sometimes. It happens. I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. Right. Out of the two of those, I think the vanilla bourbon is the more bearable scent. I mean, if you, I suppose if you like rose, it's all right. But yeah, the vanilla's. I think the vanilla comes through there much the better scent for me. Together, nah. Together they're horrible. They're like together it's like a really bad air freshener. But I think the vanilla bourbon wins that one. The lychee rose, nah. So that could be one of the nastier ones. So we'll take that off the list. In fact, I'll do it right now. So I got a pen. So yeah, the vanilla bourbon, that's nice. The lychee rose isn't. So that's a big no on that one. So I've just ticked that off on my book. So what we're going to have next? We're going to go for the commodity milk. As part of the sweet and sophisticated, the commodity milk. See what we can see about this. Oh, right. So yeah, here we are. So it's a 10 ml. This one commodity milk. It's ooh, interesting ingredients. So we've got warm marshmallow plus toasted sesame, mahogany wood, and good old favourite that I can never understand, tonka beans. I still don't know what tonka beans are, really. I mean, I've sort of looked them up, but yeah. What? Really? Ah, my wife has just informed me that tonka beans flavors the perfume with vanilla. I don't know how that works, but there's your answer, folks. Yeah, I'm sure you knew that anyway. But that's I learn you learn something new on these things every day. So tonka beans is vanilla or flavors it with vanilla. Uh, yeah, yeah. Vanilla almond. Oh, and almond. All right. Yeah, my wife has just corrected me again. So vanilla and almond. That's what tonka beans are. So there you go. Maison Margiela, Madeleine Accord, and Sandalwood Madagascan Vanilla. There we are. It's 1 point. It's hang on, I'm reading you the wrong one there. That's the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. So as you were with that. So this is a commodity milk, sweet and sophisticated, and that's going to go up against what should we have? We'll have the molecule plus one and iris. Let's see. That was from the floral and fragrant. So from the floral and fragrant, let's find the M plus. So this is where I found it. I found it. I found it. I was looking at the wrong bit. Right. Sorry, it's called eccentric molecules M plus iris. Travel size 8.5 ml. Iris flower and warm cedarwood. There you go, folks. Got it. And that's what it looks like. So let's put these two together and see which one smells nicer. Sorry about that brief delay. So here we go. Commodity milk versus the molecules. So we go. So the cedar wood and iris. Okay, let's try the other one. Marshmallow. And oh yeah, you can. That's funny. Yeah, I can smell that. Marshmallow, but together, oh, it's a bit sickly. Um, I'm going to go with the molecules on that one. The floral and fragrant. So I make that 1-1 at the moment. So floral and fragrant wins that one. Yeah. That's the least. So floral and fragrant. So we can tick that one off. Molecules. So that one is that one. And the commodity milk. No, that didn't work for me. So that's one down from the sweet and sophisticated. That was the fragrant, which that didn't work. So the next one, dear me. Whew. So now we're going to go for this is called Vero 300. Vi or Vire. Yeah, how do you pronounce this? Is it Vire? Yeah, okay. This is in the sweet and sophisticated. It's a 7.5 ml. Fresh summer breezes, lemon, mandarin, orange, sandalwood, water lily, and musk. And that's going to go up against the fresh and floral. No, sorry, floral and fragrant. And we're going to go with what's this one? Lily Jasmine, floral and fragrant. So Lily Jasmine. Fresh, yeah. So fresh Lily Jasmine, eau de parfum, 1.5 ml. Teeny weeny weeny one like that. There you are. That's that one. Sparkling bergamot, soft lavender, pink pepper, fresh. Fresh. Oh no, I was right. Yeah, pink pepper, and jasmine. I got a feeling I know who's going to win this one. So here we go. Let's see what they smell like. So we'll do this one. We'll do the Virai first. This is from the sweet and sophisticated. Okay. It's not too bad. Then we're gonna go with this one. Oh, that's quite nice. That one. So Lily Jasmine. Yeah, that's quite nice. That's definitely annihilated the Viro. They're not too hot. They're not very nice together though. They don't mix well. I think the Lily Jasmine wins that. Yeah. Oh dear me. Yeah, Lily Jasmine wins that. So that would be from the Floral and Fragrant Lily Jasmine. The Viro Sweet and Sophisticated. No. No. So Lily Jasmine wins that. And the Viro from Sweet and Sophisticated. No. That's a big no. Okay. So next up is Fugazi. This is from the Sweet and Sophisticated. So Fugazi Vanilla Haze 2 ml. It's a teeny weeny one, as you can see. Fugazi. So Vanilla Haze, mandarin, coconut milk, and almond, hazelnut, vanilla, tonka beans, which we've just learnt about, and light jasmine. And that's going to be going up against the other Fugazi, which is from the Floral and Fragrant. And that is Cash Flower Eau de Parfum Deluxe. That's a 2 ml. That's that one. Oops, that's upside down. Beg your pardon. That's better. That's that little one. And that is sweet roses, undertones of cashmere, vibrant pepper, and warm amber pack a punch. So it's Fugazi versus Fugazi. Let's see which one is the nicest Fugazi. So Fugazi 1 against Fugazi 2. Right, I think the Fugazi Eau de Parfum from Floral and Fragrant might just win that. Let's just try one more time. That's nice. That's a nice scent against the other Fugazi. Yeah. That's a bit too musky. Oh. I swallowed a bit. Yeah, I think the other one. Yeah. So the Floral and Fragrant Fugazi with the sweet roses, vibrant pepper, and warm amber. So so the Floral and Fragrant Fugazi wins that one, and the Sweet and Sophisticated. No, that's not very nice at all. Okay. Next we have Creed. So we're going to keep going until we find the one that smells the worst. I know which one my money's on at the moment. It's part of the Sweet and Sophisticated, the one that smells the worst. So now we've got Creed against Creed. So this is going to be an interesting one. So we've got from the Floral and Fragrant, we have Creed, Ella Derea, Eau de Parfum. They're both the same size, 1.7 mil, as you can see. They're both the same size. So the Creed Aladeria is rose, peony, and lily of the valley over cashmere wood and vanilla. Against Creed from Sweet and Sophisticated, which is Windflower, Eau de Parfum, Sweet Jasmine, Orange Blossom, and Peach. I wonder if the peach will come through. So let's go. Let's have a look. They're teeny tiny things here, but there we go. Quite tricky. Okay. Yeah, I think the peach might just pip that. Let's try again. Yeah. So the Creed uh Windflower with the peach part of the Sweet and Sophisticated um gets my vote on that. The other Creed, sadly, no. It's yeah, not too good. So on the Floral and Fragrant, the Creed doesn't really hold its own there. So let's keep going. So I so far the worst one I've got definitely at the moment is the Lychee Rose. That's unfortunately the worst one so far. I'm going to keep going. Oh, we're nearly at the end. So we've got. Let's just check. We've gone through them all. Have we gone through them all? Uh, no, we haven't. No, we've got Kayali Vanilla Fleur, Rose Royale Deluxe. That's this little one here, Kayali, 1.5 mil. Crown the Queen of Flowers, Rose, um, and we've got Mandarin and Peach. So we'll just try that solo. Not too bad. Not the worst. Not the worst of them. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, that's holding its own. That's not too bad. The vanilla's quite nice in that one. Not too bad. Vero Georgette. This one is part of. Let's see. This is part of the Floral and Fragrant again. Um, and this one is Eau de Parfum Deluxe, 7.5 mil. So that's this one. Um, Turkish Rose. So I'm looking forward to this because I love Turkish Rose. Vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, and guaiac wood. Guaiac wood. That's in Faces of Francis as well. So let's give this a go to see if it's going to hold its own. Right. So let's try this one. So this is the Georgette. I'm looking for the Turkish Rose here in particular because it's nice. That's nice. That's a nice scent. So yeah, Georgette. That's a nice scent. You can, yeah, the Turkish rose is lovely in that, and the guaiac wood, really nice, that one. So that was part of the floral and fragrant. That was a really nice one. I think we may have we gone through the lot now. Just check. No, we've got one left. So this was, let me just check. Yeah, this was called this is part of the floral and fragrant. This is the last one, in fact. Acqua di Parma, Lucia de Rose Eau de Parfum, 1.5 mil. It's a teeny tiny one again. Acqua di Parma. Bergamot and mandarin, black pepper, pink pepper, and um, uh, cardamom oil. Let's give this a go and see if it holds its own. So the things I'm expecting to stand out here are the mandarin and the pink pepper. Yeah. Yeah, the mandarin's definitely there. Yeah, pink pepper as well is definitely there. That's quite a nice scent, that one. It's quite nice. Right. Now it's out of this one. Where was the other? Which didn't go down very well. Yeah, the Kayali from. So the Kayali Vanilla Fleur. So I'm gonna. In fact, I'm gonna do the. It wasn't that one, was it? I'm gonna do these two again because these were the two that I think are the two worst. But so I'm gonna give them one more go each to decide because I think these two were the worst. So we've got vanilla bourbon and we've got lychee rose. So this is the vanilla bourbon. So this is from Sweet and Sophisticated. Okay, not too bad. And the lychee rose is the other one, or lychee rose. So yeah. Yeah, together not good at all. Foul, oh, horrible. Like old socks or dusty books or something. Okay. Um. Ooh, right. I think we've got. I think we've got. I think we found the worst scent. Um. Right. So the worst scent, I think, out of these two is from the floral and fragrant, and it's the lychee rose. That's the worst scent out of the sets for me. Out of all those, it you have to like. There's no words actually to describe it apart from dusty. Yeah, it's a dusty old lychee rose. I mean it. You've got pink champagne in there, which I mean, champagne's horrible anyway. It stinks because I don't drink, but I know what pink champagne smells like, and it's foul. Ugh, horrible. And raspberry's a bit too sharp for my palate. So yeah, not nice. So for me, that's the worst one out of the set. Um, some of you may like it, some of you may, but out of all three, out of all those so that we've done, um, that's the worst one. So I think for me, Floral and Fragrant, um, as a whole, is probably my least favorite, with that being the worst. Um, Fresh and Fruity is my favorite. Um, have I got an individual with Fresh and Fruity that I did like? Um, which one did I actually like? Excuse me, just for 1 second, just while I just go off set, just to try and find my favorite. Yeah, indigo. Yep. Well, this is interesting because my favorite um, is this one. Is Nest by New York. So interestingly, um, those three are the ones that stood out as being the worst and the best. I've got my Faces of Francis on standby. You know what for? So yeah. So officially, um, to conclude this particular scent war for cult beauty, um, from Fresh and Fruit. Was from which one was it? I completely forgot the name now. Yeah, it was Fresh and Fruity. I think it was. Um, oh, it's over there, isn't it? Yeah, I was right. Fresh and Fruity. That is the nicest. That official for me. That is the worst out of all the sets. That one right there. So there you go. Best, worst. So it's now that that's done, we got to go on. We've got to get our favourite Faces of Francis. I'm going to go on a trip down to the Mediterranean and my lovely volcanic island, and just take a wee breather while all that lot dissipates. So here we go. Excuse me while I just indulge myself. And we're off. We're off to my volcanic island somewhere in the Mediterranean. It's erupting this time. Sky is really vibrant. You can smell the wood, you smell the sea taking you away. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh look, there's some dragon boat racing down there. Wow, 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 wow. Hmm. We're circling the island now. And we're coming back into land. And we're back. Good old Faces of Francis. Love that. Love that. So there we are. that concludes this scent war for Cult. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. These will be pitting their wits against other scents in the not too distant future. Probably Liberty will be one going up against them. I'm going to try them against air freshness to see what happens. Febreze probably Febreze, or I might try the really foul one against one of the bog standard air fresheners from Tesco or somewhere like that, just to see how bad it really is. Anyway, from myself, Faces of Francis, is it right here, and the best and the worst from Cult Beauty. It's the end of this particular scent war. So hope if you enjoy what I do, please subscribe to my channel. It's all about good vibes, having fun, obviously scent wars. And if you like this particular video, please give it a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Be kind to each other. Have a lovely evening. Kindness always repays kindness, as you know by now. Have a great evening, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.